Have you ever felt that no matter what you do, a woman's interest slowly fades away? Most of the time, it is not bad luck. It is small mistakes that quietly lower your value. Today, I will show you 9 of the most common mistakes men make and how to avoid them so women naturally respect and desire you. I am Dr. Anna Collins. Before we begin, remember to subscribe, give this video a like, and share your story in the comments. Mistake 1. Explaining too much. Confidence does not explain itself, but insecurity always does. Many men fall into the habit of over-explaining. Every late reply, every small decision, every choice. They rush to give reasons as if their very existence needs to be defended. But a confident man communicates clearly once and then moves forward. He does not panic when she asks, "Why did you not reply right away?" He does not scramble for an excuse. He simply answers with calm steadiness or lets the question go. Why is this so important? Because endless explanations signal one thing: you are seeking her approval. And once she senses that, the balance of power shifts. Real confidence does not beg to be understood. It allows your presence to speak louder than your words. And here is the deeper truth. When you stop over-explaining, you teach her something powerful about you. You show that your time is valuable, your choices are your own, and you do not need constant permission to be who you are. That quiet assurance builds more respect than any long explanation ever could. Mistake 2. Chasing instead of leading. There is a difference between pursuing a woman with intention and chasing her with desperation. Pursuit is grounded. It respects both her time and your own. Chasing, however, is restless. It means over-texting, over-giving, and pouring attention where it has not been earned. Women naturally test men. They want to know if you will remain steady or if you will crumble the moment they pull back. When she delays her reply, do you send 3 more messages? When she says she is busy, do you beg for another chance? Each desperate move lowers your value. Strong men do not chase. They invite, they lead, and they step back with ease if the energy is not mutual. They know that if she truly wants them, she will show it. And if not, that is already the answer. And here is the deeper truth. Chasing does not only lower your value in her eyes, it drains your own confidence. Every time you give more than is reciprocated, you tell yourself that her approval is worth more than your self-respect. But when you stop chasing and start leading, something powerful happens. You reclaim your strength, your focus, and your worth. And that shift makes you far more attractive than any desperate pursuit ever could. Mistake 3. Revealing too much too soon. Closeness is built slowly, layer by layer. Yet so many men rush to lay their whole life on the table, their past relationships, their deepest fears, their entire story, before real trust has even formed. At first, it may feel like openness, but too much too soon creates pressure, and pressure kills attraction. Mystery matters. When you reveal yourself step by step, you invite her curiosity. Each detail becomes a treasure, not a burden. Intimacy is not about dumping your truth all at once. It is about giving her space to discover it gradually, at a pace that feels natural. The less you reveal too soon, the more value your story holds. And here is the deeper truth. Connection thrives on discovery. When she slowly uncovers your world, it feels exciting, even addictive. But when you hand everything over immediately, there is nothing left for her to explore. By holding back just enough, you create a rhythm where her interest grows stronger each time she learns something new about you. Mistake 4. Trying to fix her. Some women are inconsistent, emotional, even chaotic, and many men feel the urge to step in, to save her, to repair her life. But when you do this, you become her parent, not her partner. Attraction cannot survive in that role. Support, yes. Compassion, yes. But trying to fix her robs her of her own journey and places you in a position you should never hold. The truth is, women respect men who stay steady in the face of her storms, not men who get lost in them. Be present, but let her fight her own battles. If she chooses to heal, she will, with or without you. And here is what matters most. When you resist the urge to rescue her, you show her something far more powerful than quick solutions. You show her stability. You show her strength. And that steady presence is exactly what makes her feel safe enough to draw closer to you, instead of pushing you into a role you were never meant to play. Mistake 5. Abandoning your purpose. Nothing lowers a man's value faster than giving up his mission for a woman. At first, she may enjoy the attention, but very quickly, her respect begins to fade. When your workouts stop, your business goals stall, your friendships weaken, when your entire world begins to revolve around her, you lose the very strength that attracted her in the first place. A confident man never sacrifices his purpose. His mission is not negotiable. It is the oxygen of his life. And here is the paradox. When you chase your purpose, she will chase you. And here's something even deeper. A woman feels most secure with a man who is guided by vision. She may love your affection, but what inspires her respect is watching you stay disciplined and committed to something larger than yourself. When you walk firmly in your purpose, you are not only stronger in her eyes, you give her a reason to admire, respect, and desire you more with every passing day. Mistake 6. Competing for her attention. You are with her and she laughs at another man's joke. Your ego stings, so you try harder. You raise your voice, you act louder, you fight for her attention. But here's the truth. The moment you compete, you lose. You show her that you see yourself as less. Confidence does not scramble for validation. It stands tall even when her attention drifts. You do not need to be cold or arrogant, just steady. Because the man who is unshaken in those moments is the one she remembers. And here is why this matters. When you remain calm and centered, you send her a clear message. You are not threatened, you are not desperate, and you know your own worth. That quiet strength is far more attractive than any performance could ever be. In the end, women respect the man who refuses to compete because he shows he already sees himself as the prize. Mistake 7. Making her the source of your happiness. If your joy, your peace, and your meaning depend entirely on her, then when she pulls away, your entire world collapses. Too many men make this mistake, placing a woman at the center of their emotional universe. But true strength is built within. Happiness comes from discipline, from purpose, from your own life. Here is the paradox. The more complete you are on your own, the more magnetic you become to her. Neediness pushes women away. Self-sufficiency draws them closer. A woman can add to your happiness, but she must never be its only source. And here is the deeper truth. When you create joy in your own life, through your health, your friendships, your passions, you no longer come to her as a man who is empty, but as a man who is already fulfilled. That kind of presence is irresistible. She feels the difference between a man who clings to her for meaning and a man who invites her into a life that is already rich and alive. Mistake 8. Reacting emotionally to her tests. Women test men, often without realizing it. She may tease you, question your ambitions, or flirt with another man just to see how you react. The insecure man lashes out, becomes defensive, or crumbles with self-doubt. The confident man stays calm. He breathes, observes, and responds with composure. Why? Because women test to feel your strength. They want to know, will you remain steady when the waves crash? Your calm response shows her that no storm can shake your foundation. And that steadiness builds her trust more than any words ever could. And here is something even more important. When you respond with calm strength, you are not only showing her who you are showing yourself. You are proving that your emotions are under your control, not hers. That quiet mastery earns respect, deepens attraction, and creates the kind of presence no woman can ignore. Mistake 9. Apologizing for your standards. Many men fear speaking their standards aloud. They want loyalty, peace, and respect, but they apologize for wanting it. They worry about being judged as controlling or demanding. But the truth is simple. A man without standards cannot lead. Real men do not require perfection, but they require alignment. They do not lower their values just to keep someone beside them. If she cannot meet your standards, the confident man does not fight, does not argue, does not beg. He simply walks away, calmly, without resentment, because his world is not up for negotiation. And here is what makes this so powerful. When you hold to your standards without apology, the right woman will not be pushed away. She will be drawn closer. Because deep down, every woman respects a man who knows what he stands for. She may not always agree, but she will feel safe in the strength of your boundaries. Standards are not walls to keep women out. They are the foundation that keeps the right woman in. So there you have it. 9 mistakes that quietly lower a man's value. Overexplaining, chasing, revealing too much too soon, trying to fix her, abandoning your purpose, competing for attention, making her the source of your happiness, reacting emotionally to her tests, and apologizing for your standards. Avoid these and you will notice a shift. Women will respect you more. They will feel your strength, and they will choose you not out of convenience but out of true desire. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and share your story in the comments. Your words may help another man see the truth. I'm Dr. Anna Collins, and I want you to remember this: you are more than enough.